Research shows that households on the edge of Hyderabad are more likely to have poor sanitation compared to residents in the inner city or nearby rural areas. We call this the Peri-urban sanitation gap. It occurs when local sanitation systems become overwhelmed by population growth, exposing communities to health risks and reduced quality of life. It's a problem in rapidly growing cities around the world because rural sanitation systems typically rely on households building their own toilets and managing their own waste. When latrines are full, the superstructure is moved and the pit is covered over. This is only viable in areas with low population densities. However, sewers or fully functioning fecal sludge management systems take time to develop and are only economically viable at much higher population densities. This results in an intermediate gap, where rural services are no longer viable, but urban-type systems aren't yet developed. It's important that municipal government works in partnership with rural authorities to manage sanitation during this transition. There's a need for a more structured system of monitoring and support to peri-urban communities, which includes a clearer roadmap of intermediate options that help bridge the rural and urban sanitation approaches. It's likely to include regulation to enforce high-quality sanitation in new housing developments. Crucially, similar regulation and enforcement for housing units that change substantially in character or purpose. For example, switching to multi-occupancy dwellings. Decentralized technologies for fecal sludge treatment would play a role, as well as the early adoption of urban systems, such as trunk sewers when feasible. As the world continues to rapidly urbanize, we can no longer ignore the problem of the peri-urban sanitation gap. We need to work together to create viable solutions to overcome it.